Hello and welcome to this short tutorial designed to familiarize instructors of Lambton College in Toronto with the Moodle LMS. This tutorial will focus solely on logging in to Moodle as well as setting up a topic and finally uploading a course outline. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the actual website. Here it is here, https. Please ensure that there is an S www.www.cestarcollege.com/Moodle. It's important if you're entering the address manually to include both the S and the 2. Once you've done that, you'll receive this prompt warning you of malware, but we can safely ignore that by clicking Proceed anyway, at which point you will be brought to the LMS site, at which point you will need to log in. So you're going to go to the top right where there's a small link for login, and you're going to provide your credentials. These are the same as when you log in to check the college's email. So here I'm going to log myself in. It's up to you whether or not you want to remember username. And as you can see, not much going on here. The first thing we're going to want to do is go to My Courses on the left. And this should have all of the courses that you will be teaching this term. I am only teaching Canadian Culture and You, which we will use as an example. So once you click that, you'll be brought to this page, or a page that looks very similar. Again, not much going on yet. Whenever we want to either add, subtract, or edit anything that is on the LMS, we're going to want to turn editing on using this button on the top right. And now you have a lot more options. The first thing we're going to do is, generally I like to have one topic dedicated to any kind of materials that are used throughout the course, not just on one day. And that'll be the first one, so it's easy, it's clear for the students. But topic 1 doesn't really lend itself to anything, so we're going to change that by clicking Edit Summary and changing that to something more relevant, like perhaps course materials. But first we're going to have to unclick Use Default Section Name and change that to Course Materials or Resources, whatever you want to call it. Save changes. And here now we have Course Materials. After that, you may want to, for example, keep everything organized by having them organized by day or module. So we're going to change that to Day 1, for example. Save changes. And here we have Day 1, where you would upload any of the materials or activities that you want students to do on the first day of the course. Now we're going to add the course outline. So clicking on Add an Activity or Resource brings up a menu of different types of activities or resources that we can add or upload. Today we're going to upload a file, which is the course outline. Some people may want to use the folder option if there are a lot of materials being used in one particular module or day. This is just going to be the course outline by itself, so we're just going to use File, click Add, and we're going to want to call it something clear. So again, course outline, pretty straightforward. You do need to provide a description. I don't think there's much more to describe than course outline, so we're just going to copy and paste. You can choose whether or not to display the description on course page. In this case, we won't do that. We're going to move down to content, and we're going to need to upload the PDF of the course outline, so we're going to click Add. And we're going to choose File. And we're going to find, it's a generic Windows Open box. We're going to find the course outline. Here it is. And really, there's nothing else you need to do. You don't need to edit any of the other options. We're going to upload this file. And now, as you can see, it is located in the folder. There are, however, 2 ways of doing this, depending on your preference. You may want to use the drag and drop feature, so we're going to delete this just so you have an idea of what you can do. Or instead, you can find the file conveniently located on my desktop here. Left click and hold, drag over your browser, at which point the browser should maximize, and then you can just drop it in. So exact same effect, depending on which you prefer. at which point you'll be ready to save and return to course. And now we have the course outline located in the course materials box. Any point you want to view your site as it would be if you were a student logging in, one of your students logging in, if you scroll down a little bit in the administration pane, you'll see switch roles to, and you're going to want to select student. And this is basically how the student will see the site when they log in. So there you have it. You've logged in to Moodle, you've created a topic, and you have uploaded your course outline. Thank you very much, and best of luck in your courses.